In early Christianity, lending for interest was forbidden, but someone had to do it, and that someone was the Jews. It wasn't some devious plan to conquer the world, it was just economics. But European leaders never understood that. They feared and persecuted the Jews. They were banished from European kingdoms. In the year 1290, Jews were expelled from Britain. In 1306, from France. In 1348, from Switzerland. And in 1394, from Germany. We are talking about an entire religious group expelled. In many ways, anti-Semitism was a convenient tool. You could use it anywhere. Children going missing, blame the Jews. Christians not getting rich, blame the Jews. A deadly plague wiping out your population, again blame the Jews. So anti-Semitism became the answer to Europe's problems, an easy and hateful answer. Things improved slightly in the 1700s. This was the age of enlightenment, also the time of the French Revolution, so freedom and science were the catchphrases. Thus Jews were emancipated, they became citizens for the first time. Yet anti-Semitism persisted. Citizenship did not guarantee equal rights for Jews. In many places, they were second-class citizens. And until now, anti-Semitism was based on religion. It was Christianity versus Judaism. But in 1859, that changed. Charles Darwin published his book on evolution. It talked about survival of the fittest. Now, Darwin's theory was about organisms. Some beat their surroundings to reproduce. Others perished. That's what he said. But some thinkers applied Darwin's theory to race. They said some races are superior. Others, like the Jews, are not. They were not fit to survive. It was around this time that the word anti-Semitism emerged. Until then, Jewish hatred had no single term. It was first used by a German journalist, Wilhelm Marr. He represented a new sort of Jewish hatred. It wasn't just about killing Christ or kidnapping Christian children. His hatred was rooted in race. He believed Jews could change the racial structure of Germany. And Hitler used this theory later on. Such beliefs led to violence across Europe. Take the Russian Revolution, for example. It was followed by hundreds of Jewish pogroms. Between 30 and 70,000 Ukrainian Jews were killed. Same in Poland and Belarus. Nazi Germany was the culmination of everything we've just said, of centuries of anti-Semitism. Hitler blamed Jews for Germany's defeat in the First World War. He wanted a pure Aryan Germany. At first, his policies were focused on marginalization. Jews were fired from government services, their businesses were shut down. But after 1939, the policy changed. It wasn't marginalization anymore, it was extermination. What Hitler called the final solution to the Jewish problem. Millions of Jews were packed off to killing centers. 6 million were murdered. It's one of the darkest chapters in human history. Have things improved since then? Well, the church has tried to make amends. It exonerated Jews for the murder of Jesus Christ. Pope John Paul II played a key role in this outreach. He visited a synagogue in 1986. He also established the Vatican's relationship with Israel. Later, the Pope visited Israel's Holocaust Museum. He said anti-Semitism is anti-Christian, yet it thrives. In 2017, neo-Nazis marched through the US town of Charlottesville. They carried Nazi flags. Their chant was this: Jews will not replace us. Anti-Semitism has become a rallying call for Western far-right leaders. It increases whenever Israel is at war. Now, just to be clear, criticizing Israel is not automatically anti-Semitic. But if that criticism is based on race or religion, it can be. Looking back, what Europe did to Jews was unforgivable, but it's also a lesson. Everything alien to us is not wrong. Everything we cannot comprehend is not wrong. It's just different. And that is the beauty of life and humanity. The world should try to understand and value such differences, not stigmatize them. That's the best tribute we can give as humans to those millions of Jews, to make sure that no one goes through that pain again.